Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to take a quick look again at ICP, see what's going on. We're honoring our ascending trend line still, but it does look like we have potential for further correction here. We may even be finding our A bottom here, looking for a B top wave with followed by a C pattern here. So there is a chance we're starting that here. Really just depends on how low the price will go. So if you're new to the channel, I want to recommend you watch my signals guide, or sorry, read through my signals guide rather. Of course, watch my Trading University videos. These are all available through my Discord here as a premium member. So be sure to check that out. And congrats to our Premium Plus members here for some nice profits from BNB, ETH, AVAX, and what was it? I think we got some nice profit here from Matic as well this morning. So again, cool stuff for our day trades. Our swing trades are super close to take profit right now. We got about 3 shorts open for the moment. So just heads up on that. I think we're going to be just fine here soon. Having said all of that, how does that affect ICP? Well, let's look at the liquidation levels and kind of see what's going on, and just help recommend some key levels might be advantageous to kind of focus on if the price pulls back or pulls up to those levels. Because again, when it comes to liquidation, these are generally based off support levels from more recent lows or highs. We can see our more recent low at about 950 is that area. So anything under 950, about 940, 920 rather, we see a decent chunk of liquidation, as well as low concentration here, heavy concentration at a low number at 760. We do look at this here, largest amount of liquidation for ICP in the 770, 760 range. Okay, so just know there's a solid chance the price could pull back to retrace to those levels. So anyways, having said all that, it doesn't mean it's a guarantee. It's just a probability, and we like to trade based off probabilities, right, folks? It's important to increase your odds of success in whichever direction. That's what technical analysis is all about. It's not an exact science. It's never foolproof. In fact, you can spend hours doing this, and it goes to hell quickly. Mainly because Bitcoin calls the shots. So if you're going to spend any time on anything, you're going to want to analyze Bitcoin more thoroughly. Taking a quick look here at the daily time frame, we can see we got rejected by the 100-day SMA, but we're above the 50 and the 20. What that really implies here is that we got a solid amount of support at this low $9 mark. Okay, so me personally, if I'm going to consider a long position, $9 even seems like an appropriate consideration. We're going to take a look at some important factors here. We can see stochastic is swinging down for the second time. We're seeing this in a lot of coins, specifically Bitcoin, with money flow index pulling back as well. So we're seeing more money flow away from this coin, RSI is tapering off, and again, got rejected by that 70 mark, implying that the resistance here at about 1050 to 1080 is a pretty solid resistance. Okay, so again, all in all, ICP had a good little run here recently, but it would make perfect sense for it to pull back a little further before it goes up. Keep in mind, 840 is that point here where we had the most amount of resistance before the price action broke free and continued higher. We really haven't even seen a back test of that level, so my guess is there's a lot of value there between 840 and $9, and not just with liquidation, but also just in general. The fact that that level was immediately disappeared off the map leads me to believe we'll see that price action again. Okay, so again, me personally, $840 to $9 would be a solid consideration for entry. Future reference, if you are part of my Discord or my premium group, read through our our trade alerts section. I provide you with updates, multiple updates daily on coins that we cover consistently here, so you know specifically the areas of interest, dollar cost average targets, and what I'm mentioning there, and I'm highlighting that, is because I think $840 to $9 would be a solid consideration. So I'm just going ahead and add alert here for later. Either we look at it, we're under 50 on the RSI. That's a bearish divergence. Stochastic RSI is swinging down again, money flow index trailing behind, and MACD is diverging. So these are all bearish signs here. We've lost 50 on the RSI too on the 4-hour. Generally 50 on the RSI on the 4-hour is a bearish sign to me, implying that we're probably going to see further downside. Again, we got the more recent point of control here at about 1017. If the price does rally back up, that'd be a likely candidate for a rejection. So I'm going to consider the price action at best coming up to the 1020 mark and rejecting if it does recover here soon. Okay, last look is the hourly. Let's quickly understand here. Everything here is screaming bearish divergence. We're below the cloud. We have the lagging span free and clear of the price action. Conversion lines below the baseline. Basically, when I reviewed this here yesterday, it was right on the edge of that. Now it's official. We're definitely below, more likely to see further downside because of it. Again, the price comes back up. That more recent point of control should reject. Not only do we have that confirmation on the cloud, but the more recent volume profile. So those are all things that I personally see and look at when I take trades, and I'm leaning more towards the price action pulling back. I'm going to set an alert here at about the 10:15, 10:10 mark. If we get just say a little bit of a relief rally, that would be a solid consideration for a short. Again, it'll reject off the cloud, that point of control here more recently. I think there's a solid chance we're going to see rejection there if it even comes that high. You look at this coin and you look at Bitcoin, it's underperforming dramatically. It's more likely to drop. Okay, so again, ICP does look like it wants to continue lower. I would be very surprised if we see the price action for ICP go any higher at this point, or much higher than the 1050 to 1080 range. All right, folks, I hope that makes sense. I described that correctly. Once again, Twitter, Telegram, Discord, feel free to join us over here. And obviously, we do have a TikTok now as well with some shorts. Those are a lot of fun. But I would just say more importantly, if you're part of my community, make sure you enable all these channels. We have a new channel, trade live charts. You can view all of my charts that I have live there. We've got trade alerts here as well. This is probably more important. And you can actually assign specific areas or specific coins that you want to be able to be notified on too. So again, a lot of cool features there. I've been spending a lot of time getting the Discord up to date so you can all have a really positive experience. I do deeply appreciate, again, the awesome feedback from my members. We look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Have a great rest day. We'll see you soon.